Welcome back to the field house here at Strawn High School. We got a couple of more coaches we'd like to introduce. Coach?
All right, thank you for watching the Tiger Sports Network. Here beside me, we got Jaxon Padlo. He is our QB coach and offensive coordinator. And right beside him, we've got Jake Walker. He's our strength and conditioning coach. They bring a lot to this program. We're excited to have them. Jaxon, this is your first year, I think, here.
Yes, sir.
And Jake, this is your second year, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, good deal.
Two fine young men. I've seen you out. I spoke to you a few times on the phone. I love what y'all do with our boys. I appreciate y'all's time. But this is about the two of you. And I'm going to start with, tell me about your immediate family and where you grew up.
Okay. So I tell everybody I was born and raised Chilton County. What people know is Jemison. It's the north side of Chilton County. I've got two younger sisters. Both one of them's in high school, one of them's in middle school. So I'm the oldest. I've always wanted a younger brother, but I didn't get that lucky. So I've been surrounded by girls my entire life. So football is kind of my way out for being around males.
I can relate. I grew up with four sisters.
For sure.
And we were talking to you a little bit before this. You played football in high school?
Yes, sir. So my bad about that.
You're good.
I grew up, played at Jemison, played middle school, football and basketball, played all the way up through high school, played quarterback going into high school. I'd never played that before. And so once I got to high school, the game starts moving around a whole lot faster. So I started playing quarterback there. And what people don't know, like I was telling y'all before we got on air, is I'm a hooper at heart. I love basketball, but football now is definitely where my heart's at for sure. So
it's good to have you. What about you?
So I got three younger siblings, and my mom was Suzanne Barnes. My dad was Rusty Walker, and I'm here from Andalusia, but I graduated from Pleasant Home. And the way I kind of got here was I started out in industrial electronics. Got to Troy because I wanted to pursue coaching. Then I met with the baseball team. I was kind of the manager there, and I met with their strength and conditioning coach, and he kind of took me in, and he was like, "You need to go find somewhere to get your feet wet." And so I ended up here back in Strawn. But I'm engaged to Chloe Michael.
That's recent, right?
Yes,
Congratulations.
yeah. Thank you so much. So we'll be married next November, and that's pretty much how I ended up here.
Good deal.
Padlo, you married?
no, sir.
Not
no,
yet.
Sir. I'm like Coach Stu. I'm still living life to the fullest every day.
Well, sometimes it happens that way.
Oh, yeah.
Well, both of these guys, I think y'all are both in school at Troy with Brody. Do y'all see each other a lot up there? Do y'all ride back and forth from Strawn to Troy?
Well, funny enough, so I actually met Coach Stu last year. We worked together at Carroll High School. So actually, Coach Stu's first day at Carroll, he actually rode with me to Carroll. He kind of hopped in the car with me after classes, and we rode down there. But funny enough about Coach Snake is we had classes together, and I didn't really know who he was. Same with him, and we just kind of started talking. And this past year we kind of bounced ideas off one another, where it's strength conditioning or just general football stuff, and we kind of just started creating a relationship. And funny enough, we ended up here.
That is interesting. I've noticed with coaching, it is a community.
It definitely is.
And once wherever y'all go in y'all's career, you're always going to have each other and the other coaches you've been with. It's a pretty neat community.
For sure, yeah.
Talking to all the coaches, Carroll comes up, Opp comes up, Pleasant Home comes up, Andalusia comes up. It's all tied together.
Yes, sir.
A day off, Coach Hump, what's it like for you?
I'll figure that one out. I do like to do a lot of research, like as far as strength and conditioning goes. So I listen to podcasts, read books, and stuff like that. But aside from that, like hobbies would be like fishing or just whatever I can get my hands on at the time.
Yeah. So for me, I'd probably say Coach Phillips has been trying to get me out there on the course, play a little golf. Last time I went in the spring or sometime around there. Played good, surprisingly. I don't know how, but I'd either be on the golf course, but I'm a big lake guy. I'd love to get out on a boat, get out on the jet ski. I've got a jet ski, so anytime I get some off time, I'm probably going to be hitting the water for sure.
Well, we got plenty to do that up here at Gant, right?
That's right.
Auburn, Alabama.
Shoot. I ride the line because I grew up an Alabama fan, but here recently I've kind of leaned in Auburn. So I think
well, they need some good. They have a few coaching changes, and he's
You just like the punishment, don't you?
What about you?
Unfortunately, I have to say Alabama, and I know people kind of, turn their head when I say that, but, I'm not a big fan of the head man in charge, but deep down, I'm still Alabama. I'd definitely pick Tide over Tigers any day, for sure.
when it comes to coaching, anybody stands out that's seen it in you that would be a career path for you?
As far as
Being a coach. I mean, you just knew it. You was around it.
Yeah, you mentioned, I kind of wanted to get into coaching. What pushed you there?
Yeah.
it's kind of funny actually. I was kind of in a place when I turned 21. We all hit that wild spurt, and I kind of got real with God, and I was like, I'm fixing to be done with industrial electronics. I could make this money, be happy, but I felt there's a deeper purpose. And so I had a prayer, and he kind of led me to some verses, and I was like, okay, there's no way this is not God. And so through that, I kind of pursued this, and the path has been rough, but it's been paid for me. So I'm blessed that way, and that's kind of how
coaching's just in us.
For sure.
Just-
Coaching and
is.
teaching, it's a calling. You don't do it just to do it.
Definitely.
You got to feel the need for it.
What about you?
So for me, I mean, I've kind of, as crazy as it sounds, I probably figured out around middle school. It's kind of something I wanted to do. I wasn't big into sports when I was younger, and when I got in middle school, I really got into sports deep. It was kind of, it was just kind of an outlet for me. It was something that I loved. I loved the relationships, and it's why I'm still in it. Whether it's now being a coach and those player relationships that you have, or like we were talking about before, coach to coach, that relationship, that's just something that's always been so special to me. And, to continue to be able to have those relationships and be in the field house every day. There's just something about being in the field house. Coach Hunt, all the time, he kind of gets on me sometimes. He'll be like, man, just go home. And I'm like, I love to do this. This is something that if I've got off time, and I know, like we said, if we get a day off, a lot of people are going to be, well, I want to do this, I want to do that. If it was up to me, I could stay up here. I could live up here. I mean, that's no lie. So, in like I said, going back middle school, I kind of figured out, we would have, we'd be playing a game in PE, and I played for a little bit, and then I wanted to start subbing guys in, and I wanted to start I love the schematics of the game. I love just building a team, trying to figure out strategy. That's always just been super fun to me.
I knew it in mind. I always picked teams.
Yeah.
I made sure it was on my side.
I have notebooks upon notebooks of, you can look back through all my high school notebooks, and there's just nothing but plays in there. It's just something that I've always love it. So,
what about the camp that night?
Yeah, so y'all had a start of fall camp. Coach had y'all up here at midnight. I do think y'all came in blaring the whistles at about 12 o'clock, get the boys running and stuff. Oh, that's our strength and conditioning coach. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But y'all also had a lot of downtime. What kind of stuff were y'all doing during that?
So for me, I'm big. I love, like I said, going back to the schematics of the game. A lot of kids, Michael Roberts, Owen Harrison, Pate Wilson was up here on me the entire time for the kind of offense, defense I kind of ran, but playing college football the entire time, whether it was coming down here.
I was wondering if it was any NCAA.
Oh, yeah, we were playing NCAA. No, I probably played close to 10 games.
How'd you do?
I started out very strong, and then I think the last game, I'm going to give him some props right here. Owen Harrison in the team down here in this room, he beat me the last game, and I haven't heard the end of it. So,
yeah, he probably won't.
Yeah.
You're going to have to get him back on it, but he may not play you again because he's got bragging rights.
Yeah, exactly. So he's. I think it's the first time he's beaten me, and Michael Roberts still has. No, he got me that night too. They got me back to back. I haven't heard the end of it since. So that was kind of what I was doing the entire night.
Not you, Jake.
I just kind of watched him play. I didn't.
You were in the background. I got you.
Yeah, Coach Nate was preparing for midnight.
He was
crew.
prepared for midnight.
Yeah.
He might have took a nap during the afternoon, so he'd be ready for the
Oh, he
midnight.
definitely was.
Shoot.
Guys, I know y'all have had a long day. We sure appreciate your
Thank
time.
you so much.
Yes,
And
sir.
I know our boys
Thank you.
are in good hands.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
appreciate
We
y'all.
wish y'all all the best.
Thank y'all for talking to us. Thank you for all you do for our boys.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Hey,
y'all.
we'll be back on the spotlight next time.